Hello, hello, everybody. It's me again, Emmy from Spiritual Revolution Healing. Welcome to the live today. Um, it's Monday. It's a special Monday because um, because it's an eclipse tomorrow morning, and we're in the eclipse season. I wanted to say something. The sun squaring Uranus. Yeah, that's it. And in 4 days, approximately, Saturn will conjunct Neptune at 0 degrees Aries. I mean, I don't know about you, but I am feeling all of these transits all together. Since yesterday, I've been feeling like a tension. I think that's what it is. I think I was feeling the square of the sun and Uranus, but it's just insistent. And it's still here today, right now. And I am assuming that even after the eclipse new moon tomorrow morning, we'll be feeling it all week, basically. Maybe not as intensely every single day, every single hour. There's going to be ups and downs. And it's not a bad feeling. It's just, that something significant is going on in the world. And if you're sensitive, you just feel it in your body. That's it. That's all it is. Okay. Let's call all the angels right now, this minute. Thank you for being always here for us, supporting us. Our higher selves and our spirit guides. Thank you. This is probably the most powerful week of our lives, as at least of this year, 2026. So watch out, observe, take it in, you know, learn from it. Okay. Shoulder tension, release. So they're saying we're beginning right away with releasing the stuck energies in our bodies. This is always a good thing to do, especially Monday morning. Ushikataya mo kotoro kataya maya, kushikotoro kotoro 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 kotoro. They're saying if you feel like you have been connecting, hoarding more easily with others, it's normal. A lot of us are experiencing this right now. Remember to cut your cords and release. And they can be all over the body. There's no there's no specific place um, to have a cord, although we all have weaknesses and that's where they go usually. So observe yourself and you're going to be all knowing. Kutirana ya kutaradia dorokutia namahia sikutona ya kutia tarakataraki ya kusukutukutara na yetu. They're saying they're going to give us an advice on how to deal with the energies of this week in general. Because the tension is palpable and us as humans have a hard time dealing with this sometimes. without taking it personal and without letting it bleed into our personal lives and relationships and ruining our days. So they say there's a way to go through this that's not going to affect our relationships and daily things on a major. I'm sorry, they're sending energy right now, so I'm being interrupted. Thank you. Thank you for interrupting me. I don't know why yet. Just wait for it. So the advice is simple, but sometimes it takes years to get there. If what I'm hearing is right, is to know yourself. When you know yourself, when you know your patterns, when you know your weaknesses, your shadows, your relationships shadows, your childhood, your own shit, sorry, then you can separate what's going on with the planets and the world, especially with the bigger planet like Neptune and Saturn and Uranus, and use it in your life as a transmuter of your own personal stories without destroying your life, without throwing everything away. Kutokasha kutohuiti karakiti karakutoro katarakatia kutoro katarakatia katoro kutoro yeah, shokota, 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 shok. Being responsible for the things in your life also means to not destroy them because of the things that you feel as a sensitive being and all the triggers that you can receive from the world right now. Always check yourself first when interacting. Kushikatara kyo kotoro 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 kitara yamayakushi kotoro 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 Moyakushi karakatera kotoro kotoro kamaka yeko yokusa yeta mota yake akura katara mayena maya kasheka da koro kotoro kotara ma miya kotoro kotoro kotoro. So there's a compromise between your heart and everything in the world right now that is new and also everything that's being uh, destroyed or yeah, that has to be a compromise. I don't understand that. Can you please explain it to me? I mean, I understand the words, but what does that really mean? Sometimes when there's like big changes, big revelations in the world, big issues, problems and issues that affect every single human being on earth. It's hard to see things that we were counting on crumbling apart, systems crumbling apart. Konnichiwa katara yamati katara kitokushi katara kata. And as human beings, we have to remember that we're all connected, but also that we need to allow ourselves to exist outside the systems that are crumbling. Yoshitari maya taro kushi katara kata. It doesn't mean that if the systems are being dismantled, that we are being dismantled. No, because we are not slaves of the system, or we are the people that create life. We're the creators of life. We exist for a reason. So, regardless of what's going on with the systems in place, we're going to still be here tomorrow and the day after and the day after. Maybe not us particularly, but our children or whoever else. And this is for sure. And the fear of us being destroyed at the same time as the systems are is not reality because we are the system. And if the system that is rotten is going away, we're going to make a new one. We're going to figure something else. We're going to figure something else out. And it's going to be so amazing that we will wonder why we didn't destroy that one in the first place so long ago. Mhm. Kushaya kotoro kotushe katara katara maya, shokotera katara kata. So this is what this week is all about right now, actually. It's also to remember that our hearts and our spirits are all together, working together. And we are enough. We are enough to go through this. This is not something we're not going to survive. In fact, this is something we were supposed to go through and make happen. Hmm. Just by paying attention to this and this and that, that's what happened. So every time you feel the tension in your body, remember that your identity and your heart is in uh, contradiction or is opposing the system and some of the structures that are being transformed right now and elevated, and that you are flexible. You are strong enough to be flexible and to go through this. Anything else today, please? Thank you. There will always be a solution to any kind of problems. And if you are sad or traumatized by something you see or hear, that there's a reason why we all have to face something inside of us that's scary. And sometimes it first shows up on the outside, unfortunately. And but the more you have done your inner work, the le- uh, the less scary everything is right now. Because you were waiting for this all your life. You knew about this. Mutia wutia shokotaya ma kunaya katia kotorokota. Mea tira kotorokotara katia koshokotorokota. So be proud of yourself for having done the work, for having known, for having seen in the future what was supposed to happen. And also be happy that this is the timeline we're going through right now because there's other timelines where this doesn't happen. It doesn't fall. And that's worse, I think. Thank you. Thank you so much for always being there for us. Thank you for answering everybody's prayers. And once again, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. And please, like, we can treat these lives as Q&As if you want to. So there's no problem there. And I'm so happy that you're here with me today, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.